but recovery is layered. Motion may return before strength, strength before coordination, coordination before confidence, and confidence before true freedom.
So you can feel whole in one dimension and unfinished in another.
That is what the false summit reveals. Not collapse, not failure, just the next layer that still needs your patience.
Beneath the physical curve runs another curve, one no scan can measure, the emotional one.
In the beginning, there is shock, grief, disbelief. Then comes a burst of optimism when the first signs of progress arrive and the plan feels strong enough to hold you together.
But the middle, the long middle, can become the darkest stretch. Motivation thins, monotony hardens, and doubts begin speaking in voices that sound uncomfortably like truth.
This is when isolation becomes dangerous.
And because the emotional curve does not always match the physical one, an athlete may be mentally ready before the body is prepared, or physically ready while the mind still hesitates at the edge.
So track both. Notice the body, yes, but also notice the story your mind is telling about the body.
Recovery can feel endless when lived day by day. A week drags like a season, and the calendar can become its own kind of torment.
But later, much later, this chapter shrinks. Even a year or two becomes a small passage in the larger book of a life.
What lasts is rarely the tedium. What lasts is the person forged in that tedium, the patience learned, the humility earned, the names of those who stayed.
The injury may be temporary. The character built around it may remain for decades.
So keep the long view. Recovery is short compared with the life it prepares you to live.
Here, then, are the truths this chapter leaves in your hands. Recovery is not a line, but a pattern. Steep climb, plateau, setback, false summit, slow climb.
Setbacks are information, not verdicts. Plateaus are consolidation, not failure. False summits are instruction, not betrayal.
And the emotional curve matters just as much as the physical one, especially in the lonely middle.
There is peace in accepting this shape. Not surrender, not passivity, but peace born from no longer fighting what healing actually is.
You are not doing recovery wrong when it looks messy. The mess is the map. The scribble is the shape.
Trust the plateau. Trust the setback. Trust the summit that turns out not to be the summit. Trust the slow climb that asks for more patience than glory.
Trust the shape.
And when the next chapter opens, it will ask an even stranger question. What if rest is not the absence of training, but another form of it?
Ahead waits the mind, visualization, rehearsal, the hidden practice that sharpens the athlete even while the body is still.
Turn the page when you're ready. The road is not straight, but it is still leading you home.